Welcome back to my channel Into the Oracleverse, where we learn about Oracle SQL, PL SQL, and AJAX. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
In this video, we'll learn how to create a custom sticky notes region along with PDF export functionality using Oracle AJAX. I'll show a small demonstration before we get started. So yes, so this is the custom sticky notes region that I have created now. This is just a first version, and yeah. So I have draggable sticky notes created. These were created by yeah, so with this functionality where once I click add note, the sticky notes will be added here along with a placeholder text called edit me, so I can edit it. 3, 4, and then yes, I'll be able to drag them within any part of this canvas area. So if I drag it outside, it is going to come to the extreme end of the canvas. And yeah, the same applies to all the directions. And then I'd be able to change the layout. So right now I have only 3 layouts, but yes, we would be able to bring it. We can include multiple things as well. So yeah. And if the format is changing, and then if the width is reduced, so it will come to the extreme ends. And yeah, so those are just the basic things that are present here. Now for this demo, I'll just go with the CF4. And then right now I have just two node background. So if it is colorless, it will be white in color. And then border. So yeah, and right, I'll just show a small example. Uh, so yes, just drag them and place it like this. And once I have everything in the relevant place, I can click export to PDF. So you'll be able to see the export. And this, let me bring it back to the original color of the notes. And then I'll just place it randomly. And then even if I refresh the page, right, we'd be able to see that the data is stored in the right manner. And moreover, we would be able to place nodes one over another. I can export it to PDF. Just show this. Yes. And then I can, if I don't want a particular node, I can drag and drop in this delete icon, and then it will get deleted. So that's pretty much it with this particular sticky notes book. Now let's get started with creating a new one from scratch. I'll go back to another application that I have. And then I'll create a blank page. I'll just name it as sticky board. Just run it. Yes, so this is so I'm starting it from a new page. I'll be using my blog post as a reference. So the white part, the use cases, we can see it in the last. So yeah, so the technical specifications, so I'm using Oracle APIX 24.2.6 version. And along with that, I'm using the jsPDF library and HTML to canvas library for the PDF export. And the backend part where the data gets saved to the DB. So it is done through AJAX callback process, the out of the box functionality within APIX. So yeah, we'll get started. So first we'll have to create a table which is going to store the sticky notes information, and the node content will store the node's content, whatever we type within that particular node, and then position X, the X position within the canvas, y, so it is the y position, so it is just the axis. And then z index is so when one node overlaps another, so we need to know which one is at the bottom and which one is at the top. So to do that, we have this z index, and then create a date created at which is a date for audit purposes. And we have, so let's start. So we have created a new blank page, and now we'll have to create a static content region. So I'll copy the code. I'll go to my page, and then body, and create a region. By default, it will create a static region for me, and then I'll name it as sticky notes, and I'll paste it in the HTML code. So that will give me the skeleton. And now I'll have to add a button with this label. So, and I'll have to position it in the copy slot. So to do that, I'll just have to right click, create a button, and then I can name it as add note label. I have copied it, and then one thing that we have to make sure is, so the action would be submit by default, but for this particular functionality, I'm just using the event handlers for using JavaScript. So right now we need not set any action. So we'll just have it as defined by dynamic action, and then it should be provided a static ID with which we'll be able to detect the. So yeah, I'll store it here. And so that's pretty much it. That marks this. And I'll have to position it in the copy slot. To do that, I'll just drag it and drop it in the copy slot. So it's just for UI UX purposes to place it in the top right corner. And yes. So now I'll have to add the three AJAX callback processes. One to save the note. So this is save note AJAX process. So it will be present within the process region AJAX callback. We have to make sure that the name that we enter here matches the one that we use in JavaScript. So yeah, we have to be very careful with this part. So save note, and load notes. Create another. And leave note. Yes. So I have added all the relevant process. So now we need the JavaScript with which all the initial page rendering, and then the deletion and every other aspect. So this is going to be the core functional body of our particular page. So I'll just copy it, and then I'll paste it in here. Execute conditions. Ideally, it's a good practice to have the functions pasted within this path, but since it is just the first version, so I'm just going with it. Yes. And yeah, so now we'll have to add the external JS libraries, the jsPDF and the HTML to canvas for the PDF export. And then this is first I have added the relevant CSS, and that's pretty much it. So now let's see if it is working as expected. Yeah. So since it is in the same database, so those data is appearing here. But yeah, I'll just click not working fine. It's working fine. So that's pretty much it. Please feel free to go through this blog post, and if you have any doubts or if you think something can be handled better, so you could just let me know, so that we can look into this together and have a good version of this. And moreover, this, as I mentioned earlier, this is just the first version of this sticky notes region. I am continuously working on implementing few more aspects, like a few I have provided here. So I'm one particular part. So sticky note color. Right now I only have two background colors. One is the colorless part, and then the other one, the default yellow. So we can include more colors in the upcoming versions, and then resizing the notes part. So right now you could see that it expands with the text, but there isn't a good size fixer, so we can't expand it, resize it manually. So that's one another thing that can be implemented. And then few more category grouping parts, and then visual scrolling within the Canva region. And then finally, this is one important thing that I am planning to do. So integrating that into making a plugin out of this, so that this can be created in other Apex applications with just the drag and drop. So yeah, kindly let me know if you would like to see any other functionalities added in the upcoming versions. Also, if you need any other functionality or any other regions to be created, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching.
For more videos like this, subscribe to Into the Oracleverse.